Hi everyone, today I'm going to be showing you how to get started in Industrialists. This channel is going to be mainly focused on Industrialist content, and it's going to be run by me and my friend, so you might hear other voices in another video. So I'm going to be showing you how to make a coal farm and how to set up your first research station. So to set up your first coal farm, what you're going to want to do is go into place buildings, which is like this hammer icon right here. Scroll down and go to extractors and place down 5 coal drills alongside each other, just like this. 5. Oh, and don't be worried if you don't have all these things. I just have them because I'm in a sandbox world, so I kind of spawn with them. But you won't have all these things when you spawn in the game. So to power these things, because everything in the game needs power, see how it's power node input only, and it shows you the amount of power it needs to work. To power them, we're going to use solar panels. So we're going to take some solar panels in power section, and we're going to place them directly behind the coal miners or coal drillers. And to connect them, we're going to use this S-shaped icon in the toolbar. You're just going to want to left click on this and connect it to the coal drill, just like that. Same concept, and do it for every single one. And eventually these are going to run out of space. Okay, so you see how it's stopped? That's because it's ran out of space to put its units. So we're going to sell those coal units and start making money from it. So to sell it, we're going to need 3 truck depots. You don't need 3 to sell them, but it's just because we already have 5, so it can sell that many. Just like that. And to connect them, we're going to use pipes. So how pipes work, basically there's 2 types of pipes. There's fluid pipes and there's normal pipes. Fluid pipes, you use them for like gases and liquids, and normal pipes, you just use them for items. So we're going to use normal pipes. And you see how they have multiple different types of pipe. We're also going to need to take that into consideration. And when you start, you won't have these, so just don't worry about that. So we're going to use a pipe junction, and we're going to place it here, 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 and that's it. Next, we're going to use the pipe turn, which is right here. We're going to put one at the end, just right here. And notice how they started going again? That's because they have a place to store their units. So we're going to put another pipe turn at the end right here, just like that. And we're going to use a short pipe, which is basically just a pipe going straight. And to place multiple at once, all you're going to want to do is just hold left click and drag, just like that. So we're going to do same concept on this. And you're going to want to make sure that the arrow is actually pointing in the right direction, or else you're going to have to redo all of it, which is not fun. Just like that. Same thing here. Same thing here. And boom. Now you can scale this up. All you really have to do is just add more truck depots and add more coal drills, just like along here and along there. You can make this more compact, but since you've just started the game, it really doesn't matter. I kind of forgot to mention this in the video, but sometimes you might experience problems with the piping. So to double check your piping, you need to go into manage pipes and look at the pipes to make sure every single one is going in the right direction, because all pipes have an arrow to show which direction they're going in. So you need to make sure that every single one is going in the direction you want it to go. And sometimes you might experience simple problems like this, where it's just simple and you can see that there's clearly no arrow. You just need to connect it by doing left click on here, disconnect, left click on here, connect, simple like that. But sometimes you might experience like harder to spot problems like this. It still looks fine from afar, but you really need to look at it to make sure. Like here you can clearly see that this is not going to work, and nothing will go to my actual vans because nothing can go there because of the arrow. To fix that, you're going to want to make sure that every single one is going in the direction you want by simply just left clicking, just like that. But yeah, simple but very costly problem. And to make a research station, which you're eventually going to need to research things, this is the research bar, which is you can use to research stuff. And yours is going to be completely gray. Mine is just green because I've unlocked everything, because I'm in a sandbox world, so I have everything unlocked. So what I recommend starting to research is a solar panel theory or a wind energy theory. I recommend to do the wind energy theory first because it's very efficient and it's one of the, well, the easiest way to make power in the game. And it's very reliable. Although the amount of power it outputs always varies because the wind speed isn't the same in your world and it never will be. So it will always vary and you won't always get a steady amount of power. It might just change. So yeah, get the wind energy theory first. So to actually get research points, what you're going to want to do is go back into place buildings, go into MISC, and do research station 1 and place it down just anywhere in your world. Doesn't really matter. Place it right here. And since you won't have the wind energy theory first up, you're going to want to use the solar panel. So I recommend using 8 for 1 because it requires much more power than the cauldrons do. So let's just place 8 down, just like that. Connect them. And to make sure all of them are correctly connected, what you're going to want to do is actually put your cursor over the power node input and it will show you which ones are currently connected. So as you can see, all of ours is currently connected and you'll see that it lights up blue once it starts working, which is around 50 kmf. Yeah, just like that. So it lights up blue to indicate that it is working and it's taking power. So, and my research points will go up. So once you've eventually researched the first wind turbine, you can start doing that and start using it for the research stations. Because the more power the research stations get, the more frequently it will be on and the more time it will be on, which in terms gives you more research points. So go into builders, put wind turbine 1. I recommend using 2 for them, just like that, and it's going to be getting power much faster than these ones are, because at night the solar panels aren't going to be on, so you gotta take that into consideration as well. So yeah, these are on and they're producing much more power than those. So yeah, that's the simple way of starting in Industrialist, and I think that's the only way. You can scale this farm up. All you really gotta do is just place more coal miners, or whatever you call them, alongside, and just build more power sources. But if you do end up, well, making this bigger, what you're gonna need is more van depots because they won't be able to keep up with the amount you have. So you're just gonna want to put a bit more. But yeah, that's about it. And thank you so much for watching. If you have any suggestions, please let me know. And leave a like, sub, and thank you for watching.